Our audiovisual industry is a powerful economic engine. Its influence at home and abroad is essential to telling our stories, protecting our sovereignty, and building a strong Canada. At a time of rapid technological advancements and a globalized digital marketplace, the Government of Canada is more. The Government of Canada is committed to mobilizing public and private capital to promote investment in sustainability, as part of the transition to net zero. Budget 2025 reconfirmed the government's support for the arm's-length development of Made in Canada Sustainable Investment Guidelines, also K. December 18, 2025, Ottawa, Veterans Affairs Canada. The Government of Canada remains steadfast in the unwavering commitment to honor and support our country's veterans, including those who have served during times of war, armed conflict, and peace. A pillar of this commitment is the timely and Government of Canada supports trail upgrades for improved safety, accessibility, climate resilience. Visitors are drawn to rural communities in Atlantic Canada throughout the year to create unforgettable memories while exploring its distinctive landscapes and enjoying a variety of outdoor experiences. NL's film and television industry celebrates $1 billion in production and continued federal support. Atlantic Canadian film and television are reaching new heights, with Picture NL recently celebrating $1 billion in production activity. Building on this momentum, the Government of Canada is investing. The Government of Canada continues to advance preparations for the FIFA World Cup 26, a one-of-a-kind event that will bring the world together through sport and generate lasting benefits for communities across the country. Over the few past weeks, the Honourable Adam Van Koeverden, Secretary of STA. The contraband items seized included methamphetamine and fentanyl. The total estimated institutional value of these seizures is $129,600. The Correctional Service of Canada uses a number of tools to prevent drugs from entering its institutions. These tools include ion scanners and drug detector dog. The contraband items seized included methamphetamine. The total estimated institutional value of these seizures is $90,450. The police have been notified and the institution is investigating. The Correctional Service of Canada uses a number of tools to prevent drugs from entering its institutions. Today, the Minister of Veterans Affairs and Associate Minister of National Defence, the Honourable Jill McKnight, on behalf of the Minister of National Defence, the Honourable David J. McGuinty, announced that the Department of National Defence has acquired a 52-unit apartment building in Courtenay. The tribunal found that the expiry of the order was likely to result in injury. As such, the tribunal continued its order. The Canada Border Services Agency will therefore continue to impose anti-dumping duties on these goods. The tribunal is an independent quasi-judicial body that reports to Parlia. Today, the Honourable Marjorie Michel, Minister of Health, announced 3 appointments to the Canadian Centre on Substance Use and Addiction Board of Directors. Dr. Louis Hugo Franciscuti is appointed as the chair of the Board of Directors for a term of 3 years. Dr. Franciscuti is a professor in the SC. The Honourable François-Philippe Champagne, Minister of Finance and National Revenue, today concluded a successful European visit to France, the United Kingdom, and Germany, during which he reinforced Canada's commitment to shared economic prosperity, resilient supply chains, and stronger transatlant. The inmate's next of kin have been notified. As in all cases involving the death of an inmate, the Correctional Service of Canada will review the circumstances. CSC policy requires that the coroner be notified. Associated link CSC website Commissioner's Directive, Death of an Inmate Deaths in CUS. The festival will feature the NYC premieres of 2 works by new animators that made waves at this year's Cannes Film Festival, Hypersensitive, the first NFB film by self-taught filmmaker Martine Frossard, selected for the official competition, and Bread Will Walk, a surrealist satire by Alex Boya, Wick. The Honourable Evan Solomon, Minister of Artificial Intelligence and Digital Innovation and Minister responsible for the Federal Economic Development Agency for Southern Ontario, will make an important announcement in support of the growth of York Region businesses. A media availability will follow. This was announced by Louis Villeneuve, Member of Parliament for Brome, Missisquoi, and Hugo Tanguay, Chairman of the Board for the Centre d'Action Bénévole de Farnham. Today's funding will enable the renovation of the Centre d'Arts de Farnham, transforming it into a modern and accessible community CE. The Honourable Melanie Joly, Minister of Industry and Minister responsible for Canada Economic Development for Quebec Regions, will participate in a fireside chat hosted by the Montreal Council on Foreign Relations. While there, she will discuss the opportunities presented by an integrated industria. Funding will go towards upgrading the Lytton wastewater treatment plant by replacing failing and damaged infrastructure which resulted from the 2021 fire. The improved plant will have a supervisory control and data acquisition monitoring and management system, which will help with monitoring and said will enable 19 SMEs to remain competitive in the face of uncertain and changing market conditions. Today, the Honourable Melanie Joly, Minister of Industry and Minister responsible for CED, along with Caroline Durocher, Member of Parliament for Trois-Rivières and Parliamentary Secretary to the Montreal, the Honourable Marc Miller, Minister of Canadian Identity and Culture and Minister responsible for official languages, will reiterate on Thursday the investments planned in the 2025 budget for the purchase of Canadian works in French to be broadcast on the TV5 Monde+ platform. The Minister. Today, Stephanie Cadieux, Canada's Chief Accessibility Officer, released a special commentary on progress and challenges in accessible air travel in Canada and beyond. The commentary serves as a detailed follow-up to the statement and recommendations made by the CAO at the National Air Accessibility. Southern Ontario is home to a strong and growing community of businesses and research institutions using artificial intelligence to solve real-world problems and bring new technologies to market. To keep Canada at the forefront of global innovation, the Government of Canada is investing in business. Prairies Can investment will help CKUA expand its cultural and economic impacts. Audiences today have unparalleled access to media and information from around the world, yet locally produced content and the talent behind it remain essential for preserving cultural identity, fostering community connect. This was announced by Parliamentary Secretary Jeanette Levac and Kimberly Adair-Gagnon, principal at Nelson McIntyre Collegiate. The project creates a garden to support land-based learning, with trees and bushes that provide shade and privacy, and an orchard for the community's use. It also includes the Honourable Bartosz Chagger, Member of Parliament for Waterloo, Tim Lewis, Member of Parliament for Kitchener-Conestoga, the Honourable Prabmeet Sarkaria, Ontario's Minister of Transportation, the Honourable Mike Harris, Member of Provincial Parliament for Kitchener-Conestoga, Jess Dixon, Member. PS Rockefort, and event participants will be available for questions from the media following the announcement. Funding announcement time 11:00 a.m. Location Polyure Castings 343 Whitewood Avenue West New Liskeard, on. The Canada Border Services Agency is committed to protecting Canadians by keeping dangerous weapons out of the hands of criminals and away from our communities. On December 16, Sobry received a 20-month conditional sentence along with a 10-year weapons prohibition and ordered to provide a DNA SAM. The CRTC is taking another step forward to implement the Modernized Broadcasting Act by helping make programming more accessible for Canadians who are blind or partially sighted. The Act requires the CRTC to modernize Canada's broadcasting framework and ensure persons with disabilities can access CON. We call on the Hong Kong authorities to end such prosecutions and to release Jimmy Lai immediately. The search and rescue stations in Lark Harbour and Port O'Shea, Newfoundland and Labrador, have closed for the season. The public can report an incident 24 hours a day, 365 days a year by calling the Regional Emergency Line. Ashore, Canadian Coast Guard Marine Communications and Traffic Services CE. Law enforcement has dismantled an auto theft criminal organization by focusing not only on vehicle theft, but also on the illegal exportation of stolen vehicles through freight forwarding companies. As part of Project Chickadee, 306 stolen vehicles destined for foreign markets such as the Middle 1. Mohammed Mirza, 52, of Milton, 20 charges. 2. Muhammad Malik, 29, of Oshawa, 19 charges. 3. Alaldine Alhaj Salem, 28, of Scarborough, 10 charges. 4. Barrington Robinson, 38, of Mississauga, 7 charges. 5. Amandeep Singh, 40, of Brampton, 5 charges. 6. Sultan Abi Yushabab, 23, of Oshawa, 5 Through a federal investment of more than $1 million for the two projects, the city of Welland is celebrating the near completion of approximately 4.5 kilometers of new multi-use trails, along with installing benches, signage, and other accessible amenities to improve existing routes. These projects are: said contribution enables Quebec manufacturing business to develop its solar panel structure solution and deploy its international marketing strategy. Today, Steve Lavoie, Member of Parliament for Beauport-Limoilou, is announcing, on behalf of the Honourable Melanie Joly, Minister of Industry and me. Today, the Canadian Food Inspection Agency Executive Director of the Animal Health Directorate and Chief Veterinary Officer for Canada, Dr. Mary Jane Ireland, and the United Kingdom's Veterinary Medicines Directorate Deputy Chief Executive Officer, Gavin Hall, issued the following statement: The agreement leverages the strengths of both organizations to bring new and innovative safe work strategies to the forefront in Indigenous communities across Canada. For immediate release, the Canadian Centre for Occupational Health and Safety and the Indigenous Centre for Occupational Health and P. Today, the Honourable Julie Debrusson, Minister of the Environment, Climate Change and Nature, announced $19.6 million for 82 Indigenous-led stewardship initiatives to support locally led climate solutions, species at-risk conservation, and First Nations Guardians programs. Indigenous peoples have be. This was announced by Serge Cormier, Member of Parliament for Akati, Bathurst, on behalf of the Minister of Housing, Infrastructure, and Communities, Michael Willett, President of the Shula Regional Service Commission, and Kim Chamberlain, Mayor of the City of Bathurst. With this funding, the Shalu